Hi, welcome to a first reaction video where I, a musician slash composer who goes by the name Alex, listens to an entire album front to back, and I say what I think, and I feel what I say. Yeah, that's right. That's absolutely right. So yes, I've done quite a few of these now. How many have I done? I'm going to look. 16. I've done 16 of these since starting September 2018 up to now. I've done quite a few, covered a lot of bands. Moving on to a new band now, the Cocteau Twins, or just Cocteau Twins, a Scottish dream pop band, kind of pioneered dream pop in the late 80s, early 90s. So, to preface, my last two videos I did, which were in a single sitting, I did Meat is Murder by the Smiths and Strange Ways Here We Come by the Smiths. That finished off their discography. And I will do a pickup job of 2 compilation albums and sift through the songs I haven't listened to yet of those. Feelings on those, Meat is Murder, pretty much feel the same. Pretty good album. Strange Ways Here We Come, I kind of fell into a weird mood when I was recording that for some reason. Halfway through recording, I was just like, didn't feel like talking anymore. I wasn't processing the music very well, and I just kind of ended it in the actual video. It came out okay, but like what I was feeling, I was just like, I don't want to be listening to this anymore. I played like Red Dead 2 the rest of the day because like I just couldn't process like anything of substance, so I just like numbed my mind. Anyway, Strange Ways Here We Come. It's a pretty good album too. I'm not sure. I think I like it more than Meat is Murder a little bit. Because there's consistently more enjoyable songs for me on Strange Ways Here We Come, I believe. A Rush and a Push and The Land is Ours. What were the others that I liked? Girlfriend in a Coma is pretty good. I Won't Share You is pretty good. Paint a Vulgar Picture is pretty good. I've grown to appreciate... I can't remember what songs are on what albums. Stop Me if you think you've heard this one before, and Last Night I Dreamt Someone Loved Me. Those 2 songs I've come to appreciate more. I don't love listening to them a lot, but I dig them. So yeah, good album. I'm eager to see what the compilations hold now that I've kind of finished out their discography. But anyway, that's that. We're going to move on into new territory. We're going dream pop again. After this, I'm doing Loaded. And then after that, I'm not sure. I feel like I had an album that was really important. I need to do the Stone Roses debut at some point. That's apparently a big deal. Everyone says I should do Stone Roses and then Oasis, which I've heard definitely maybe in What's the Story. So I don't really feel like I need to do Oasis. I don't like them that much. I had a big Oasis kick probably in like 2009, actually, where I listened to a lot of What's the Story. And some songs of it, definitely maybe, and I was really big into them, but not so much now. Not that I dislike them, they just rub me the wrong way these past several years. So I probably won't be doing any Oasis material. Someone suggested doing the Blur discography, which is also a little because I've heard a good selection of songs throughout their discography. I like Blur a lot, but I don't know. It depends on the album. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, we're gonna go forward with the Cocteau Twins. This is Heaven or Las Vegas. Sorry for the 5-minute introduction before actually getting to the album. September 1990. So this is an album that kind of pioneered dream pop for a lot of people, a lot of artists going forward. I've heard 3 songs off this album. The first 3, actually: Cherry Colored Funk, Pitch the Baby, and Iceblink Luck. So I think this is the first album that I've heard that many songs before actually listening to it. But I wanted to get to this one for a long time, just in completion. So we're doing that here and now. So I apologize for the first 3 being familiar already, but I dig the first 3. So yeah, I was kind of surprised to find out this was their 6th album. They had done 5 before, and they were all pretty well received. So if I like this one, I'm going to ask at the end, like, what do you guys think I should do? What other albums from the Cocteau Twins should I do? Are there any other good ones? Is my question. So we'll see how it all plays out. But let's kick it off. Cherry Colored Funk, first track. I want to say there was one band, was it Bone Sebastian? Velvet Underground? I can't remember. There was one band that I pulled the lyrics up because I had a tough time like understanding what was being said. It may have been Pavement actually. And ever since then, I've looked at lyrics while I listen to the music, and I don't know if I think I'm not going to do that with the Cocteau Twins, and I think I'm going to try to not do that as much as possible unless I feel I need it. I know that what's her name, Elizabeth Fraser, is the lyricist of the vocals. Fraser. Pretty wild lyrics, but I just kind of want to listen and soak it in. So I'm going to focus completely on the music rather than having lyrics to read, because sometimes that can be distracting. So just letting you know. I gotta say this is the one thing I knew I wanted to say, especially with this song, is the bass and drum presence on this album is so good. Because like while you have these dreamy guitars going on, you have this boom 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 boom, boom like this really nice foundation for the song, kind of rumbling forward. And that's one of the things I really like about this song in particular, is the bass and drum presence. It's really good. I love how 90s this sounds without sounding 90s. You know what I mean? Like the vocals and the mix on the vocals sounds very 90s, but there's something about this album that seems almost transcendent from that era, which is pretty cool. Great track. Really good. Listen to that one a good handful of times. Pitch the Baby. This one's pretty killer too. This one definitely sounds 90s, especially in the instrument mix. I apologize that I'm not reacting much to this because I've heard it before, so I'm just kind of enjoying it. Really good melodies. Really simple, but I mean it's the atmosphere. Good for you, Cocteau Twins. Am I saying that right? Cocteau? 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 Iceblink Luck. This is the last song. I think I've listened to a tiny bit of Heaven or Las Vegas, but I don't remember it whatsoever. So this is the last song that I actually remember. This one's pretty killer too. I like this instrumental that starts right here, where it's literally just like the bass and the guitar of the verse, but no singing over it. So like it establishes the instrumental of the verse before the singing actually comes in. I don't know why, but it just strikes me for some reason. I like this bit. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's the end of the tracks I've heard. Now we can get to the good stuff. I'm wondering if like all the other tracks are just like even better, you know? But let's see what 50/50 Clown is like. Okay. I dug it. I dug it. Pretty chill, man. It's pretty chill. Iceblink chill. Ice. Cherry. Ice. Heaven or Las Vegas? Oh yeah, I remember this. Dun, 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 dun. It's a killer melody. This one could be my favorite so far. Hard to say. Heaven or Las Vegas? This is a pretty great track. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, very nice. Very nice. It's got to be all downhill from that, right? That's like a great 5-minute song. Just boom. I Wear Your Ring, track 6. We're already like halfway through. Good grief. Ooh. I said before in a previous video, I don't remember which one it was, how I listened to, like, I can't count the number of times I've listened to Gemini and Nocturne by Wild Nothing, the first two Wild Nothing albums, like on repeat, just in the background. I've probably listened to each of them easy 50 times a piece, just while playing video games, Dark Souls, things like that. Actually, Wild Nothing is a fantastic background music for Dark Souls. Just turn off the Dark Souls music, which there isn't very much, but it's really good. Super chill, calms you down. But like Gemini is a fantastic background album to just put it on in the background and just listen and just do other things. And I'm getting that vibe from this album as well. It's a little bit of a different mood, a different atmosphere. But it's totally like the songs aren't crazy different one from the other, but there's some variety in there. It's a lot of similar, what's the word? Not structures, but just ideas, I guess, with just different variations and stuff like that. So it could be a little more different. I feel like each song starts starkly different one from the next, but then it kind of as soon as the vocals come in, it gets kind of samey one song to the next. But as far as dream pop goes, that's not a massive complaint from me. It's ever so minor, and a lot of the times I can overlook it, which I kind of am overlooking it now. I just wanted to bring that up, whether or not it made sense. That one was also pretty good. Nothing super special to say about that one either. Probably feel the same way about that one as I do 50/50 Clown. It's just kind of... So next one, Fotzepolitic. Fotzepolitic. I'm just waiting for her to say the title of the track so I know how to pronounce it. Also, I'm getting like a Galaxy 500 vibe from this in terms of just like what I think what I meant before by how like the ideas are the same is I commented on the Galaxy 500 videos how like every song is just like kind of guitar strumming, just straight up guitar strumming on chords with maybe a solo over the top, and then you have the singing melody. Not a lot of variety. Like it doesn't leave that rubric. And I'm kind of getting that vibe here where the production is very similar. It's just like, all right, here, let's lay down this guitar and put this effect on it, play these chords, new song, same guitar, same effect, different chords. Not really a complaint, it's just a similarity I notice. And I think like Gemini, Wild Nothing's Gemini, has a lot of variety. Like it doesn't rely on the same effects or instruments or anything like that. But this is following a very specific pattern, which Galaxy 500 also kind of did the same thing. So I'm just kind of piecing it together like that, just forming it, saying it out loud. I like the crescendo there. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I don't think she ever said the title, did she? Hmm. Fotzi... Wolf in the Breast. Ooh, nice. I like this one. This one's nice. That one was fine. That one was fine. I feel like this might be the most boring reaction I've ever done because I'm just pleasantly enjoying all the songs. Nothing incendiary here, I guess. Last two songs, Road, River, and Rail. Scottish accents coming through. Careful. That's probably my least favorite so far, actually. It didn't do anything quite special enough for me to like notice it, I guess, is the proper phraseology. Still not bad though. Still not bad. So last song, and we'll be done with this albumin. Frou-Frou Foxes in Midsummer Fires. Almost 6 minutes long. Ooh. I don't remember asking for a spooky album. I'm so scared. This feels like a final track. This song sounds familiar. Was it used in like a movie or something? Is it even possible to look that up? Like, I know there's tunefind.com. Can you look up a song on TuneFind, or can you only look up movies and television shows? Doesn't look like this was used in anything. I don't know why it sounds so familiar, though. Heaven or Las Vegas was used in BoJack Horseman. Good for you, BoJack. Resume. Good roundup. Good roundup. Good roundup. Okay, guys, that is Heaven or Las Vegas. It wasn't better than I was expecting, and it wasn't worse than I was expecting. It was just like, I would say that there was a couple songs, 50/50 Clown, or Road River Rail is probably my least favorite, but like Wolf in the Breast, pretty good, but Fotzepolitic, I Wear Your Ring, and 50/50 Clown are probably all kind of the same for me, where it's like they're a little, how do I rate these? I would say favorites: Heaven or Las Vegas, Iceblink Luck, Cherry Colored Funk. Next tier down would be Pitch the Baby, 50/50. Next tier down would be I Wear Your Ring. Tier down from that is a tie between Pitch the Baby, 50/50 Clown, Fotzepolitic, Wolf in the Breast, Frou-Frou, Foxes, and Midsummer Fires, and then below that is Road River and Rail. So there's a lot of songs that are just kind of like on the same plane for me, and then there's others that are like better. So I'd say I have three favorites from this album, but it's a good album. It's a nice album. So again, I'll posit it. If there are any Cocteau Twins fans out there, there were 5 albums before this. Are any of them worth checking out? I'm probably not going to do like a complete discography kind of thing. Just if you could pick one. If you could pick one of their albums, Garland's, Head Over Heels, Treasure, Victorialand, Bluebell Knoll, or even ones that came after, 4 Calendar Cafe, Milk and Kisses. Any of those albums, you had to pick one. Which one's like really good? Just as, if not as good as Heaven or Las Vegas to you. And that's it. That is all. Good dream pop. I love me some dream pop. Next video will be Loaded by the Velvet Underground. I will record that right now. So yeah, stick around. That'll be out soon. Next few days. Or maybe even, I don't know. Sometimes I release them like in the same day. It depends on like when I get them edited, because I just kind of need like a chunk, like an hour to edit the video. Get all the files assembled and all that. So who knows? Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for subscribing. I am 20 subscribers away from 5,000. That's pretty exciting. I was actually thinking about doing like a live stream maybe, where I just kind of like maybe chat with some of my new subscribers, like talk about music. I can do like a Q&A. I can like play some music because I have my guitar and piano here. Maybe just something low key. Just kind of off the cuff, unscheduled, just like do it for 30 minutes, 60 minutes, see how it goes, just for fun. I did one, it's actually, I have a playlist called like music streams. I did one a long time ago, probably a year ago. Was it a year ago? Sorry, the video is basically done now, so I might as well just do this. It was a live stream where I just played piano and guitar and just kind of talked about music and like different musical ideas I was having at the time. I played a lot of ideas for songs I'm working on for my new album. February 2nd. It was almost exactly a year ago. Wow. I thought it was way, way, way later than that, but apparently it was actually a year ago. I was like, at the end, I was like, I'm going to do more of these 1 year later. It's like, I guess I should do more of these. So yeah, piano noodling, improv writing, it's like the only live stream I did on YouTube. So maybe I'll spring that on you guys at some point and see how it goes, just for fun. So again, thank you. Stick around for Loaded, and that'll be finishing off Velvet Underground because no one cares about Squeezed, right? No one cares. Sorry, Doug Huel. Bye.